I create unconventional football designs. Today we'll combine football kits of famous clubs with well-known video games. We'll create designs that could exist in real life as well as some more unusual concepts. And yeah, today it's going to be full kits, not just jerseys like last time. And there will be many more of them. Subscribe and enjoy. We're starting with the game Mafia and we'll combine it with Inter Miami and GTA 6. We're creating two concepts, a colorful home kit and a black away kit. That's why I reworked their badge slightly. First, the colorful one will apply a gradient like the one in the GTA logo. I want this to be a pretty unique design, so we'll make the stripes and color gradient as well. We'll also add the side stripes like on the original Miami jersey. The Adidas logo also needs to fit the vibe. I think the caps could be gradient too. Let's also throw in the Rockstar Games logo as the main sponsor and adjust its colors this way. I quickly put together a matching back design. I had a dilemma which player to choose. Aviles, since he is number 6, or Messi, because he's the ultimate football rockstar. That's my idea. We'll put Messi on one jersey and Avilés on the away kit. That's fair. Let's just add a small detail first on the back that I forgot about. And finally, I used a palm tree graphic for the background. I only tweaked the opacity a bit, and now it looks cool in my opinion. Shorts and socks were no problem. Just added some gradient details that I think work perfectly for this project. And that's the finished Inter Miami home kit in collaboration with GTA 6. On the black and white background, waiting for your review. Now for the away kit, it will be similar. We'll remove the palm trees, we don't need them right now, and switch up the colors to black, something like this. Honestly, it already looks nice, but to tie it back to the Inter kit, I decided to add the palm leaves again, but this time different ones. I downloaded them from here, changed the colors to black and white, lowered the opacity, and spent around 20 minutes finding the perfect placement. And I found it. So this is the look I like best. I didn't change the number and name, sorry, I couldn't find a photo from which I could cut his name and number out. Unfortunately, I don't have the original font, so Messi is on both kits. That's how both kits turned out. Maybe in the future I should design an Inter Miami jersey in collaboration with Vice City. What do you think? If you don't know Cyberpunk, you definitely should. For this concept, I chose Dortmund. As usual, there will be a few concepts. The base is ready. We'll add the game's logo as a sponsor, change the colors of the sleeves and collar, and that's when the challenge begins. I played Cyberpunk for a bit, looked for inspiration everywhere, created some mood board and started working. First we'll tweak the logo a bit. I downloaded some free Cyberpunk style graphics from FreePic and we'll be basing the entire design on them. I took this circular icon, simplified it a bit and edited the badge like that. The number is also changed. I also modified the stars to make them fit better. Then I started working on the composition. While these graphics are great, we'll still need to tweak them to fit the shape of the jersey. This is how the first concept looks. It's going to be one big chaos for now, but wait a minute. I started sketching the missing elements and refining these assets so they would blend well together. I added these lines here and I also created and added this stripe pattern. After about an hour, I had the first composition ready. I polished the graphics technically and added details inspired by original jerseys, and it looks nice. I immediately moved on to the back of the shirt. I found a free sci-fi font, modified it a bit, and added a player's name and number. I applied the finalized design to the back and started aligning it with the text. This is how the front and back of the jersey look in the first colorway. I also designed matching shorts, of course. I didn't want to make them very complex. This is how the full kit looks in the yellow version, but I decided to prepare a few alternative options. Black with yellow and white elements, as well as black and white version. They're numbered, so let me know what you think in the comments. I like the concept enough to start working on an alternative, like I changed the whole composition. I wanted to use more of these elements. They're amazing and you can see the process of creating the second kit in the background. In this version, I heavily edited the original asset to make sure everything fits nicely. I made some more changes and also prepared it in several colorways as previously. Today we have a record number of designs in one episode, I think. Please appreciate it. By the way, it turns out CD Projekt made their own Cyberpunk jersey and it looks like this. You can compare it right now. Now it's time for Manchester United and Diablo 4. United and Diablo haven't been getting great reviews lately, so it's the perfect combination. We'll make a few tweaks to the logo, we'll keep the devil, but we'll change the logo colors to something like this. And here's how it looks on the jersey. As usual, we'll add stripes and color the color. In the center there will be the Diablo 4 logo, not authentic patch, logos on the sleeves, and the base is ready. Before starting actual project, I did some research. It turned out Diablo had special collections of hockey, baseball, and basketball jerseys, and they look really cool. We just need to design something different right now, something original, and that's the challenge. I started experimenting with adding the logo in the background, maybe a character from the game's cover. That was my idea, but none of the ideas really clicked for me. However, the cover transitions from red to black, and we are going to use that theme in our project, and it looks nice. I found the Diablo font, and it didn't take me long to decide which player to feature on this jersey. It was very obvious. I also added an extra outline to the number. At the bottom I added elements from the original Adidas jersey. They even resemble horns, as you can see. Once again, I changed the color wheel of these logos, and honestly, this is how the jersey could look eventually. But I feel like it's missing some detail in the background, and we'll add those in just a moment. First though, I prepared matching shorts and socks so we can see the full concept. Okay, I downloaded some textures and we'll adjust them to fit the project in a while. First, this texture. It looks like this in the project. It's kinda okay. Let me know in the comments which version you like the most. I numbered them to make it easier for you. The second version with this texture looks like this in the end. I also edited the shorts, and the third version looks like this, but honestly the first one is my favorite. But I couldn't resist, so I prepared another version inspired by Blizzard's official ones. I didn't record the process because it's a very basic project, and just for a moment a few more close-ups of all the projects. Everyone knows Minecraft and everyone knows Celtic Glasgow, I hope. Sounds like a perfect fit for this project, plus it's the Scots' debut on this channel. Actually, one British club might have already taken some inspiration from Minecraft before. Anyways, we are not editing a logo this time, it's one of my favorite football badges, don't touch it. First, we're going with a classic stripe design. I downloaded a creeper texture, made one horizontal stripe and built a pattern out of it. Classic design. I pixelated the texture even more because it was too detailed. Celtic often uses dark green on Adidas elements, but we'll go with black. It fits the creeper vibe better. We'll place the Mojang logo in the middle. The red color actually works pretty well for the design. I've prepared a little extra detail with smoke rising up. We'll place it here, and maybe over here. We'll color the collar and sleeves, and that's it. The back follows the same idea, stripes, smoke, and the Minecraft logo at the top, since Celtic has had sponsor logo in that spot before. I downloaded the Minecraft font, and here is how the basic lettering looks. This font is perfect, it matches the creeper face, which is just a bunch of connected pixels. For the name and number we'll add some extra outlines to make them pop more. Yeah, this is much better. I designed basic shorts and socks, and that's probably the quickest kit I've made for this series. For the second idea, I thought of doing a 3D block pattern and putting it on the stripes. It turned out like this, front and back, and it's much better in my opinion. Like, there is a rule, my second ideas are better for some reason. It's a bit more realistic and could exist in real life, and there is a little slideshow with numbered versions since I tweaked the colors a bit at the end. You know, in one version I even removed the smoke and so on. Let me know which one is your favorite. If you have your own ideas, drop them in the comments, I read all of them. That's all for today, bye.